Thank you very much. I'm hyper aware that I only have 5 minutes, so I'm going to jump right in with some harsh realities today. Fact, 68% of youth in care, and that could be residential care or foster homes, experience homelessness in their lifetime. Fact, the largest growing sector of Canada's homeless population is young people under 24 years of age. Fact, Homeridge Youth Society serves youth in care between 12 and 18 years of age and works hard every day to battle these very statistics. Now I want you to imagine for a minute. Imagine that you're taken away from your family, your friends, your community, everything you know to be home. Then imagine that you're taken to a strange place and told you now have to live here with strangers and staff who are paid to care for you. Whether this is for your own protection or not, it's a pretty upsetting situation, isn't it? Now imagine that you're a child as young as 12 years old and you have a glimpse into the reality of the young people served in the Homeridge community. These are some of the most vulnerable young people in our province, and their experience includes abuse, neglect, and significant trauma. They've generally had far more negative experiences in their short lives than positive ones. They're also often behind their peers when it comes to educational, recreational, and cultural experiences. This puts them at a disadvantage both academically and socially, and often results in them lacking confidence to try new things. At Homeridge, we work hard every day to change this reality for these young people. The Expressions program of the arts is probably our greatest tool to effect change, and that is the program that you would support if we are selected tonight. This program offers music therapy, art classes, and circus skills in an effort to build resiliency and teach these young people valuable life skills. I can tell you all about the program, but probably the best way to get you to understand the impact that the program has is to tell you a story. So I'm going to tell you about John. John was 12 years old when he came to the Homeridge community, and he had already spent more than half of his life in care and moved around to multiple placements. His mother had addiction issues and was involved in the sex trade, and his father wasn't in the picture at all. John was diagnosed with fetal alcohol syndrome. John hadn't been in school for years and wouldn't participate in anything when he first came to us. Our youth care teams tried to engage him desperately in anything they could. He just wasn't interested, though. He didn't think he was smart or good at anything, so why should he even bother trying? After much coaxing, though, one night he finally picked up a set of juggling balls, of all things, in circus class. And that was the night that things started to change. He very quickly discovered that dropping balls and making mistakes was not only okay in this group, but it was encouraged, and he was accepted for just being him. Within no time, he became very skilled at juggling and then decided, oh, I'm going to try that unicycle thing. He practiced, and he practiced, and he practiced, and he became very skilled in that area as well. This also gave him confidence to try other things, because for the first time in his life, John experienced success. He found something he was good at. So he joined art classes, and then he tried music therapy, and he even enrolled in our on-site school, Bridges for Learning. What John found from what seems like a silly circus group was acceptance and belonging, and something that he could be passionate about and something that he was good at. He also learned that it's okay to fall down, as long as you pick yourself back up and keep trying. John was with us for several years, and by the time he was ready to move on from the Homeridge community, he was such a skilled performer, he was getting paid to perform at very high-level places, like the opening of the Canada Winter Games here in Halifax and for the Governor General. And I think one of the coolest things is that he spent his first paycheck that he got for performing to buy himself a unicycle. I'm not going to lie and say that the Expressions program magically made all the problems in John's life disappear, because they didn't. But what they did do is they changed his experience. His self-confidence and self-worth is forever changed, and he found a community of people where he feels supported and he feels like he fits in. He came to us a scared little boy who felt all alone and like he wasn't smart or good at anything, and he left us a confident young man who, instead of considering himself the dumb kid in class, which is what he used to say, he now says he's the cool guy who rides to school every day on his unicycle and is the star of drama class. He moved on to Dartmouth High from our program and is still in school. I could tell you a million stories like this, because 1,200 young people have gone through the Expressions program since it started in 2004, and there are hundreds of stories just like John's. But I've only got 5 minutes, so that's the only one I'm going to tell you. However, you do need to know that we fundraise annually to make this program happen, and if you select us tonight, I can promise you that your money will provide this opportunity for 120 more young people next year. Thank you very much.